Don't Say My Name. I thought this was so well done. I absolutely loved the rehearsal from inside the space to out in, outdoors, to actually, kind of meeting her and like what that was. You have these interspersed moments where it wasn't just them dancing, you could also see them kind of interacting with each other and what that looked like. But for the most part, it was just them telling this story. And I thought the choreography was beyond fantastic. I thought it was so well executed, but also it was just pretty. Like, it was so well done and thought out. And like I said, I loved the mixture of it being like in rehearsal, so them kind of working on the same things, and then but you're still seeing so much of it, of the choreography itself, of the interactions of the dance and the story, and then you're getting these kind of moments in between. I thought it was, like I said, really well done. I thought it was so beautiful. I loved how they built it, and I loved the progression of seeing everything unfold. It really captured my attention the entire time.
In this film, Don't Say My Name, the beginning felt a lot like finding the commonalities between martial arts and dance, and how they both have so much power and strength between the movements, and also the frustration that can come from it. But also, with that frustration comes a really great release of emotion. And you can convey a lot of emotion through it to other people. I loved the music in the beginning too, in the background too. I think the way it builds matches well with the escalation of the dance fighting. Also, with the dialogue, it felt kind of like watching the creation of an art piece, like the process of it, but also like watching the art piece itself, which I thought was a really cool thing to add.
Don't Say My Name. Wow, this film was amazing in every possible aspect of the word, and I don't know where to start. I'm going to start with the 10 because I think that's what was more important. I think that the film, through a lot of amazing dance sequence, explores the inherent conflicts of human interaction in society. I think that what the film does is to explore first how we have these two people, this man and this woman, who are from the same society but are fighting through their dance. They have different points of view for this or that reason. And there's a fighting with them and there's a fighting with the other guy, but they're still together because they're part of the same society. But then they go into this journey and they find this woman, this Muslim woman, I think she was Muslim, and they see her as a threat. First, they try to communicate with her. There's some, conflict, and then there's tension arises as they further interact and they don't understand each other. But finally, they find the photo of her kid, and then they become more empathic. They get more empathy towards her, and I think that was a beautiful message about how people, even though they have their difference and even though they can fight a lot about their about these differences, they can find ways to connect through the things that makes us vulnerable. That's a beautiful idea. And again, the music and the dance sequences was impressive. So many incredible choreographies, movements, everything. It was, oof, I couldn't stop watching this one. It was excellent, and it's a bit long. It's like 30 minutes long, and I didn't feel the time. It was so good, really. So, congratulations on such an interesting effort, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your work because you have quite a vision, really. So, thanks, and good luck.
Don't Say My Name has this all's fair in love and war type of feeling that you get as you're watching this dance unfold beneath your very eyes. You get to see this moments of, the wardrobe and the space of dirt alludes to this sort of war like atmosphere, but also you get to see the intimacy blossom and grow between a couple of characters within the movement of dance itself. So again, it has you question all is fair in love and war, and this aspect of the title itself is Don't Say My Name. But when we have these acts of war, these acts of injustice, what do we do other than to say these people's names to make it feel real, to have this sense of tangibility? So to be able to say, don't say my name, is that a reclamation of power as this character chooses to walk away in the end, alluding that it's not actually all fair? Or is there something more than meets the eye?